Hi everybody and welcome back. Tonight, April and I will be camping up here in the spot that we like to camp up here in Wadley, Alabama. We're tent camping and we hope we're gonna have a pretty good supper tonight. But right now, we got camp half set up, so I really need to get a fire started so that I can cook supper before it gets really too dark. So let me get started on that and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. All right, everybody, camp's almost set up. Got the charcoal briquettes going so that they'll be ready in just a few minutes to start our supper. Got chairs and all that out here. Here in a minute or two, we'll put the rain fly over on the tent. Right this moment, Miss April is going to pump up the air mattresses or the air pads that goes on our cots. But I'm going to finish getting this tent set up by staking it out and all that. But other than that, we got camp pretty much set up. But here's what we're doing tonight for supper. We went to the store. We was looking around for something we could do for supper tonight that'd be quick and easy and still be good. So what we wound up with was getting the slow cooker kit from Tyson. It's got the roast beef, potatoes, onion, carrots, all that. And what we're gonna do, we are making a hobo dinner. Yeah, you take your roast beef, you put the seasoning that comes with it, you put the seasoning on it, or you can go with your own seasoning. And then you've got an onion in there that you're gonna chop up or slice up. And there's one little stick of celery in there and a couple of potatoes and some carrots. You're just gonna put all that together and wrap it up in the aluminum foil and then stick it over your flame or over your heat. And that's exactly what we're doing. That's why tonight I know we was gonna be in a hurry. I just went ahead and I put charcoal down in the fire pit for right now, just to get all that going, and wouldn't have to wait on the fire to die down and make its own charcoal briquettes. So maybe that'll save us a little bit of time. But that's how things are going right now, and they seem to be going on time. So all right, we have decided that we're going to cut up this meat into smaller pieces so that it don't take so long for it to cook, hopefully, and it would cook a little bit better. But yeah, there's plenty of food there for the price. I think we give something like $21 for that. It's a Tyson meal. You could probably feed 4 people real easy with that meal. All right, once you got everything cut up and ready to go, you just fold it over and seal it up. We're spreading it out so that it cooks a little bit faster. But and I do like the double aluminum it, just to make sure. And once we get through doing that, they'll be ready to set on the rack. All right, we're gonna give that about an hour, and then we're gonna flip it over and give it a little more time. But it's time to just relax for a little bit now. It should be done by now. We are fixing to try this out. Oh, look at that, y'all. I hope, whoa, hold on. Y'all look at that right there. That is done. Got taters, carrots, onions, and chuck roast. So we're fixing to eat. That's gonna be good. I have a serving spoon, but I left it in the van, and the way I see it, by the time I got back, it'd be too late. That's good for mine. Yeah. We're gonna eat good here for a second. But that is, y'all, they call that a hobo dinner. All of it cooked in an aluminum pouch over the fire. Now, I don't think it's gonna get much better than that. But we're fixing to put this camera down so we can eat and enjoy this. And we'll get back with you after we get through eating. All right, everybody, that was a good meal. We'll have to do that again one day before long. But now it's time to clean up the mess that was left behind, which really wasn't that much. It was just the plates that we ate out of and the eating utensils. So there's always a plus on that deal. But now we're gonna just get that done and relax around the fire for a little while before we head into bed. Good morning, everybody. We had a good night's sleep last night. I'm waking up to the sounds of the morning. Mainly a couple of birds chirping and April frying bacon. That's what we're having for breakfast this morning. We were doing bacon, eggs, and potato cubes. And some toast if I get up and make the toast. But that's what we're up to this morning. I'm drinking me a cup of coffee. Probably shouldn't have to go make another one of them in a minute, but it's all good this morning. All right, everybody, breakfast is served. Got coffee, bacon, eggs, and tater cubes. For this camp out, we decided we would go with the Coleman Flatwoods 2 6-person tent. It's a 10 by 10, and these can be purchased for about $100 to $150, according to where you buy it from. But it's a nice size little tent. You can actually stand up in it. Let me get in here. We've got room for our cots and anything else we might need overnight. It's got little pockets on both sides. It's a really nice little tent. This tent right here is the right size for 2 people, or maybe even 3. You could put 6 people in it, but they'd have to love each other a whole lot. But that size works out for us. We like it because it gives us a little bit of room inside the tent when we go in at night. And if we get caught in a rainstorm, you don't feel like you're just cramped up in it. It's bad enough being stuck in a tent in a rainstorm. You don't want to be crowded while you're in there. But that gives us room to do a little bit of other stuff, like set up coffee table or something like that in case it does rain. We've actually even been able to cook inside that thing before. But that is it. The Coleman's Flatwoods 2 6-person tent. And that's what we used on this trip. Okay, y'all, it's time to call this one done. So it's time to break up camp. Let's get started.
that twig.
All right, everybody, camp has been broke down. Put in the van, and we are ready to go. One last look around. The area is clean, like we found it. Always do that. But camp's over. We'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good one, and bye.